guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video, and the, I don't know, special characters EZA area here, has been updated, right? Now we have, some very strong characters right here. I think, the Android 8 and Android 17 could actually end up being very useful, I think, across a lot of the difficult content. Now, the character is pretty limited in terms of teams, so it's pretty much like, if you've got Gamma 2 and you're running his team, I think Android 8 and Android 17 can be very effective. Okay, so we're going to go into the EZA area today. So we're doing the final stage, which is stage 7, right? I mean, that's the thing about these EZA areas like this is eventually so many characters get added to it. And it's like, the first EZA area was annoying for a lot of people, and then the more of them that come out, right, and the stronger your account gets overall top to bottom, the easier these are able to be done, right? So if we can take a look at the list of characters that we can use, and here we've got Angel DeBoy. Oh my god, you could use the new... What? You could use AGL Android 8 in here? Oh my god, calm down. What? Well, I guess there's no Kid Goku. Dude, don't you think he's a little good for this? What? Yeah, I mean, he's not really as strong, without a Kid Goku, but oh my god, sure. Alright, here, in a second, I'm going over characters we use as a potential leader. I'm gonna pull his info up. There's also Grandpa Gohan, okay, because we can sort of see the newer characters are at the top here, going all the way down to the bottom. Okay, so I do have all the characters you could bring in here. These are everything you can bring. Now, Android 8 and 17, I believe this is the character that we actually have to use when picking our team, and they are an Android leader, right? So let's just go ahead and go down. Yep, stage 7. Dude, 7 characters easing from this now, right? A lot of the Halloween, April Fool's Day characters. So I'm sure that, like, the Racing Bulma is gonna, like, Dokkan Awaken and probably EZA, right? Like, we could see a lot of these characters. Maybe, like, they bring back the Cybermen and, you know, awaken them and EZA them. Stuff like that is possible. All right, let's take a look. Again, I believe that the androids, like 17 and 8, are the character that we have to actually bring here as our friend. Which means that, yeah, it is. Okay. So what that means is that we're going to want to run potentially an android team, because they do lead androids, right? 77% to stats. So let's take a look. So here's what we got. We do have to bring 17 and 8. Now, if we swap over here, right? So this does have a list of characters. Looks like this is only the global characters, though, because, like, Grandpa Gohan's Awakening, right, is not on here, or the new banner unit, Android 8, right? So I pulled up a list of characters that I think could potentially be good leaders. Android 8, certainly not. We'll use him. He'll be strong here, but not as a leader. This AGL Super Saiyan Gotenks, I mean, this is pretty much all we could... This guy's had no value for years now. And at least you potentially could rock him in here. No HP, but still decent enough leader skill. Now, if you have either of the sub-EZA Vegetos that came out at the start of the year, they could be pretty good picks. Tech Vegito and Int Vegito, 3-key, 80% of stats, I would say is very strong, right? Like, that would work very effectively here. I think this is probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to run Tech Future Android 17 here. Android category key 3, 77% of stats is going to cook for us. This STR Gotenks, you potentially could utilize him. I think you could probably use the Dokkan Butoden EZA Goku, because he is giving the super class key 4 and 44% of stats, right? So you could take advantage of that, right? Maybe if you're a free-to-play player and you don't have, like, the Gotenks or something like that, right? Or the Vegetos or something. And then finally, this Gotenks, yeah, 3-key, 77% of stats, very strong. I think I'm probably just gonna rock an Android category team, though. We can, right? Let me see. We'll go by Android category, so we'll bring you. We have to bring them. We'll bring AGL Android 8. We can bring Hellfighter 17, even though he's typed Savannah. It's just bringing the two of them. Actually, maybe I won't. Yeah, we could bring Hellfighter 17. That's fine. I'm not really too concerned. The reason I bring Hellfighter 17 is because we already have... Well, it's only one. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this. I'm sure this will dominate, right? Like, this is an easy area, right? Like, I'm like, oh, like, let's bring this team and use this strategy. It's like, please, like, we're going to go in here and we're just going to completely destroy these, right? Like, an EZA area, I don't know that an EZA area has ever been tough. Maybe a bit annoying. The first couple, I think the Hero and Villain Extermination event is probably the major one, right? To the point where I think a lot of players, like, have not even done those. Probably more so, though, because of the fact that you have to, like, do the Hero and Villain Extermination event, awaken those characters, and then actually use them, which is kind of... It's a tedious grind, because the medal drop rate for the Hero and Villain Extermination event is very bad, and it feels very bad, right? So because of that, I feel like players are not really too eager to grab those characters, and then eventually that leads you to being able to EZA. What's the unit? It's the LR Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. Their EZA is done with the EZA characters from the Hero and Villain Extermination event. Because that's kind of the way they've worked with EZA areas for the several years now. I mean, EZA areas have been a thing for what, basically, well, the last 3 years, right? They came into the game during the AGL LR Gohan Worldwide Download Celebration shortly before the 5th anniversary. So obviously they're here to stay. And it's just one of those things where as you've done more of them and your account gets stronger, these get easier and easier to do, right? Like that's sort of one of the main things to sort of keep in mind with these types of EZA area stages. That was pretty good that we got the question mark right away too. That's very good. Getting question marks in these drastically cuts down the amount of time that you have to do. Now, I am bringing Hellfighter 17 into this fight type disadvantage, by the way, but I feel like those two sub EZAs, I remember they were very solid on release. The EGL 17 and then the Hellfighter 17. Maybe they're not quite as impressive as they once were, but they were certainly strong. I feel like even this guy, wait a minute, the Friends, they're not Link level 10, huh? Link level 1, okay. Okay, I could tell the difference with Key on this rotation with mine versus the Friend one, right? Future 17 here, he is able to stack. Let's see, maybe he gets cooked right here. I doubt it, but it's always possible. Maybe we'd want to run. Can we do any status effects here? All right, we're getting supered. We could lower their defense. I caught a glance at that. Let me see. That's it. 61k is not really too much. All right, now we'll do it right back to your bitch ass. Sure, eat this. We can lower his defense. We can't stun him, but we can seal him. Let me just quickly... I mean, I could just press the thing, right? So we could seal. So, physical Gotenks. Physical Gotenks, actually, I think would be a pretty good pick for this, then. Because, like, him as your lead, that's probably what most people should do. Just use that physical Super Saiyan Gotenks. You pick him as your lead, and he should be able to cook for you quite a bit. Oh yeah, we could lower their attack too. That STR Android 8. That STR Android 8, he of course is a World Tournament unit, but yeah, this definitely is not really that bad. If you've got, you know, a bunch of free-to-play characters grinded up. I know a lot of people don't like to grind a lot of free-to-play characters. It's like event drops, like, you know, content happens, and rather than grind it, they'd rather just complain that there's no content, right? Like, yeah, I could grind it, or I could just say, this is bullshit, there's no content. I swear that's what happens so much, right? Let me just do quick one more run. Let me just make sure that we didn't, you know, sort of get a mega lucky run. But yeah, this one does not really seem too bad. I am excited to get this Android 8 and Android 17 unit EZ8 as well, because I do think that they're actually fairly competent, right? I might test them out. We'll probably, during their showcase, go into one of these fights. I don't know. Maybe we'll go into, like, the AGL Metal Cooler fight or something like that. Oh, whoops, I have the auto on. Actually, yeah, sure, let's just auto. We're just going to destroy it with auto, of course. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. So, yeah. When I get this character EZ8, I'll probably take them into, like, the EGL Metal Cooler fight or the Metal Cooler Core. The Metal Cooler Core, he probably hits a bit too hard. I mean, God Goku takes 300k damage from that boss sometimes. So, that wouldn't be the best. I think AGL Metal Cooler is a more reasonable super attack damage level. I feel like that would be a good place. Like, we'll wank them on the Gamma 2 Android team, and then we could go ahead and check out how effective they can be. I think, like, going into, like, the AGL Metal Cooler fight, again, which I think is sort of a good one to kind of, like, test out their abilities on. So, let me know what you guys think of the, EZA for Android 8 and Android 17. Definitely do like that they're giving us at least what appears to be a competent character this Halloween. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.